Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Australian National 9-Ball Championships 2022. My name is Barry Mavros and I'm in the commentary booth with Stuart Rogers, our chairman. How are you, Stuart?
Good, mate. How are you feeling?
I'm really, really good. I'm super stoked, super excited to be watching this match. We've got two of the very best in the country playing at the moment. We've got the contender to the title, Mr. Chow, who's racking the balls right now.
Yep.
The bus driver, who's trying to ram a bus right through young
Ivan
Meng Lee's Ivan Meng's heart.
Yep.
And Chow is spelt Choe, I believe. A.
Hey.
Just watch Joe's break. It's really good. 6 ball will be automatic. 1 towards the middle pocket. He's trying to make the 1. See, bounce down. He got kicked though.
Yep.
He tries to control the 1 to go down the bottom corner. And funny enough, this is the 2 people I picked this morning before we even started the tournament.
You didn't pick yourself?
If I wasn't there,
Yep.
it would be these 2. You should never really pick yourself, or you should always pick yourself, I guess. But these were the 2 that I liked. Chow has been finding a lot of form lately, and he's a very solid player. He's originally from Taiwan.
Is he really?
Yes, he is. Yes, originally from Taiwan, and then he moved to Northern Territory, and now he hails in Sydney, New South Wales.
Yes, I remember when I met Joe for the first time, and he came down from the Northern Territory to one of our tournaments, and it was quite a good event actually. I think it was one of the US Open qualifiers we did that Q World Events did. And I started talking to him, and then he bought a Revo Q off me, and we struck up a bit of a friendship. And then he said to me, he goes, "What's going on in Sydney?" And he moved down here. Mm-hmm. Said, "Is this where the action's going to take place?" And I said, "Yes."
Yeah, absolutely. And over the last couple of years, he really has improved leaps and bounds because he didn't actually have a table to play on in Northern Territory.
No.
Which kind of makes you wonder how good he actually was.
He's a very capable player.
And he's very good at spinning the balls. He's excited to be here. What I like about his game is he has a lot of variance in the shots he does play. See, he does move the ball around when he has to. He's extremely good at spinning the balls. He's very good at cutting the balls. He's a good safety player. He's just a bloody good all-round player. And he has an exceptionally good temperament.
Yes. So these players are playing for the coveted spot to go to the World 9-Ball Championships, which is held in the UK at Milton Keyes, managed by Matchroom Sport.
CHAO. And what a way this would be to open up his account with a break and run. It would be really nice. He's put a little bit of too much left on that. And now he's on the rail, so he's going to have to do a bit of work. This is his home territory, though. No one in the room knows the tables as well as he does.
That's right.
It's good queuing here. Oh, he just opted for discretion. Just back yourself to take a long shot.
Smart.
Why not? Why do too much?
That's it.
Split the difficulty over 2 shots. He knew he didn't land really great on that ball, so why force the envelope? Now needs a nice, soft, smooth stroke. Stop the ball dead for the 9. Wow, hard of the pocket. Strong, strong, strong. This is the way you need to start a match against Ivan. Nice. Now, either one of these guys that wins this would be a great representative in the UK.
Absolutely.
For Australia.
Absolutely. Once in a lifetime opportunity. Matchroom put on such a spectacle. You're not going to go to an event that's worth $325,000. Predator tables.
Matchroom Sport live coverage.
Yep. I mean, you're on TV, you're representing your country. You can't ask for much better than that. Let me ask you a question. As a better player, one of the better players in the scene.
Thank you, Stuart. You're too kind.
If Ivan's sitting there, even though Ivan is probably predicted to be a stronger player, but he's sitting there and he's watching Joe shoot. Mm-hmm. I mean, does he, if he's playing well, does it get into his head? Does he start thinking, geez, Joe's playing well, or does he even contemplate that? Or is
Ivan's
he just,
very experienced, and Ivan knows how good Joe Chow is. There's no surprise to anybody that Joe Chow's in the final today. Not at all.
no, that's not so much a surprise on who he is and what he is. It's more just the fact that do you have your own internal dialogue saying Joe's playing well or Joe's shooting well?
I don't think you should think like that as a player.
Right.
I think what Ivan would be thinking was, I get one opportunity at the table, I'm going to run 3 or 4 racks in a row. That's how he thinks. And, it all depends on how this 3-4 combination is laying. I think it's laying awkward. But I mean, if that 3 and 4 weren't tied up, he'd be out right now. In his mind, he'd be out. He'd be thinking about next rack already. Both these players are very capable. And I think you'll see that Joe Chow will be more formidable opponent for Ivan in this particular final, only because Fulvari did run out of steam. I did speak to him earlier after the match was over. He said he was really hungry, he was really tired, and it is a contributing factor. Now, what I'm thinking, Ivan's thinking real aggression. He's going to go 2-9 combination.
Because he doesn't like to have to break up the 3-4 combo from where he is.
Yeah, he's thinking it's easier to do this than pot the 2 and go around and open him up. So he needs to make this shot. Wow.
Oh, he did, nailed it.
No, it makes it look so easy. It really isn't that easy.
Yep. So your opponent, you're not sitting there thinking they're playing well or I'm playing Joe or anything like that. You're probably just sitting there going, Joe shooting this.
Oh, well, okay, hang on. What are you thinking when you're in a match like this?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't get to the final, so that doesn't.
No, that's not true. You were in a final recently, an event recently that you actually won. The Scotch doubles final, Stuart.
Yeah, with you.
Yes,
yeah.
We played together. We won the Scotch double.
Yes.
What were you thinking in the final?
Honestly,
You wasn't.
No. I was thinking I was running late for something that I had to go to, and I didn't want to let you down.
But your focus was on what we had to do, on the job at hand.
I didn't think about the other players.
Yes.
I mean, we went out 8-0.
We were up 8-0.
8-0 in the race to 11.
Yeah.
So I knew we were...
And you made almost no errors in the final at all.
No, I think I made maybe one error. Maybe a dry break.
So when you get to the final of a tournament, you're already playing good to get to the final, and you're focused on winning. Both these players should be thinking about winning, not about what their opponent's doing. When they've got the opportunities and they're at the table, they've got to put them away. And run some packs if you can. This is a winner break format, race to 9. You need to be putting 3-4 break and runs at least per match.
Yep.
The score is 1 apiece, by the way, Mr. Todd. Yes.
Ooh.
Wow. Ivan's eyes just popped out of his head there. He can't believe he missed that shot.
I think he's hooked him, though.
Yeah, he got second prize, but it's not the way you want to do it. Joe Chow now is happy the ball's, even though he's snookered, he's happy he's back at the table.
Yeah, he's got a chance to make something happen.
Oh, yeah. And as a player as well, it gives you confidence when your opponent should have got out but doesn't.
Is there a risk of going in and off if he hits this on the wrong side?
He must have hit this a little bit high, which he did. He hit that well.
Yeah, he hit it really full.
Hit that well, and is he going to hide up behind the 9?
No, it's going to pop up over the side pocket almost.
Almost the same shot he had before. He's banking this. He loves his bank shots. The banks are always open for Ivan Meng.
Oh, he's overhooked it.
Did you see how fast he played that?
Yeah, he got down to it. He almost played it like that.
That's not a good sign.
No. He played it with actually spin, which I thought he would have checked it up rather than played it with running side. I was surprised. Because the running side threw it and pushed it over to the other side of the side pocket.
Played that really quick.
He did. Joe's going, that's fine, play quick like that all the time.
Yeah. And that's really 2 mistakes in the rack.
Well, Joe needs to capitalise. Oh dear, Joe.
Oh my goodness.
Decelerated.
How often do you see that from Joe Chow? Basically never. That's what will happen in the final.
That's it.
And this gives Ivan Meng more fuel.
So Ivan's sponsored by Fury and Q9 Billiards. Is Joe sponsored by anybody?
Joe is sponsored by his own events, I'm guessing. No, but
No Q companies, no one.
someone should sponsor Joe. He's a very capable player. Unfortunately, the scene in Australia is not that big at the moment. There are some people who are working behind the scenes, creating more action. But we don't have a lot of sponsors on board.
No, it's very hard. And speaking of sponsors, let's thank them.
Why don't we, Mr. Stewart?
Yeah, so firstly, let's thank Carnell Q's.
Carnell Q's, who sponsored the trophies today.
Yeah, they're beautiful trophies. We've shown those a few times. Obviously, we have IQQs, who've bankrolled a bit of money that allowed us to have a...
They bankrolled cash.
Yeah, cash.
Cash is king.
It is, absolutely. We need it.
And they also sponsored 2 players into this event as well. They sponsored Sean Oglesby and myself. And can I just say something about IQQs and Dimitri? Dimitri's the owner of IQQs. They personally built me a queue over the last 12 months. I only got it about 9 months ago.
Right.
And I'm still getting used to it, to be honest, because I haven't really played much with it. But they're just a joy to work with. They'd send me pictures as they were building the queue for me as well. It took 12 months to build. They sent me pictures where they built the queue for me, and I couldn't ask for a better sponsor. They're just really nice. And anything you need, really. You want re-tipping done, anything you need, they just do it for me. It's great. So big thank you to them for sponsoring the event. And they're behind. They want Australian pool to get bigger as well. Obviously, the bigger it gets, the more queues they sell.
Yes.
So why not?
Absolutely. I mean, that's actually always been QL's philosophy, We try to put back into the game and where we can, because if the pool community thrives, we thrive. So that's a missed opportunity there.
I was speaking to Joe Chow earlier, and he said that he was very fortunate in his match against Greg Jenkins. He got up 9-7 in that match, but he said that whenever he made an error, he was snookering Greg, yeah. And it looks like it's come around full circle now to bite him in the butt, because Ivan's made a couple of errors and snookered him by accident as well. So, you got to take the good fortune when it comes. It doesn't always come around your way.
No, you usually want it to come around in the final.
Yes. If you get that far.
That's right.
2-rail kick here from Joe Chow. He wants to kick underneath and send the one away. This is too soft.
It's going to be a foul.
This is going to be a foul.
Yep.
Yep. That's what he wanted to do, though. He wanted to kick it 2 rails.
So our other sponsor is City Heroes, who provide us all the tables on these beautiful 9-foot Pro-Am diamond tables. We're very grateful for them to giving us tables for 2 days. Obviously, we don't use them all, but we use what we need and hand them back so that the business can, continue to trade. And I'd really like to give a massive shout out to Delahunty Constructions.
Who are the stream sponsors? They put up all the cash for the streaming.
Yes, and it's a lot of cash. Todd's not cheap, and his equipment's not cheap. It's good quality stuff, and it makes the event just that much better. It's a good shot. Just overcooked it a bit, but so thank you to Seamus, and Seamus kindly offered to me today, after a bit of a discussion, the owner of Delahunty Construction, that he would sponsor all of our streams for the year. So very pleased with that. Ivan has...
He's missed again, but this time it's an easy kick shot. Joe Chow will get this entire match. Ivan was saying to me before the final that he's got a flight to catch after this. And I said, why did you book the ticket so quick, like at 9:30 at night? Like, you should be booking it midnight or the next day. Because you're putting extra pressure on yourself now to quickly finish up and go.
Yeah. Joe's played that nicely. As long as he
Is this
doesn't
going to
scratch.
slow down? Yeah, it's okay.
Yep.
Wow, it could have been disastrous. Disaster.
Well, Joe should tie this up 2-2.
I like the way Joe plays. I really do. I've been talking about how solid he is for a long time. He's very solid. He delivers the cue straight. He does this weird feathering thing, like he's not low on the cue like a snooker player is. He's a little bit high above the cue, which allows him to see the angles even better. And he's just solid. It's done across 1 rail for the 9, same pocket. Yes.
There you go. 2 apiece.
Well done, Joe.
Now, is Ivan thinking anything at this point, or is it too early?
He's thinking he's got to stop missing balls, really. You can't, he's been fortunate a couple of times as well. This could have been 3-1 Joe Chow's way. If I'm Joe Chow right now, I'm feeling good. It's 2 apiece. Your opponent's made a couple of mistakes he shouldn't have made, and you're breaking, So it's only a race to 9. Race to 9's only an hour-long match, normally.
Normally. Well, that's what Todd's hoping for. He's got to pack up and get out of here. Got to pick up his daughter. Well, he's got to fly out. Oh, jeez. You'll be on the same flight with Ivan, maybe. Are you serious? You're flying up to Newcastle? I was going to say, hang on.
The score is now 2 apiece. Joe Chow to break in the Australian National 9-Ball Championships.
Who's going to win?
This is a 50-50 match, man. It really is. I know a lot of people were saying that Ivan was a heavy favourite. I just don't see him being a heavy favourite in this match. Joe Chow could be the next Australian 9-Ball champion. So we have the reigning champion, Ivan Meng, and Joe Chow, the contender. It could very well be. Now, we knocked in a really nice long one earlier. And let's see if we can do it again now on the 2-ball. From the back rail. Needs a good smooth stroke here. Nope.
The stroke was all right, but the accuracy was off. Well, he's given that up.
Yeah, and what a way to do it too. You're basically playing connect the dots.
Yeah.
This is not a difficult rack to run for a man of this man's ability. Just watch Ivan's stroke here. He's doing the loop bridge here. And he controlled that's a controlled screw back from such a distance, You can always see a good player the way they do it. A weaker player screws back, goes behind the black or the 6. Do you know what I mean? His position's so crisp.
Yeah. Well, he knows where to aim on the cue ball because of the distance. Oh, he's kicked the 9 there, and this route.
I knew he'd be playing for the same pocket with the 5. And he actually needed angle. He just tapped the 9 ball. There you go. But again, it didn't run out easily. And Joe Chow's back at the table with a kick shot.
Yep. Makes his kick shot, and he could be landing on the 6.
When I see my opponent not getting out where they should get out, it gives me confidence, Stu.
Of course it does. Of course you come to the table.
Don't care if I'm kicking. Better be kicking than watching them rack the balls.
So Joe's going 2 rails here?
Yes, 2 rails.
So we can get the
try and make this, but also try and get the white ball to separate.
Oh,
oof.
That's a bit vicious. Got it. Oh well, thank you. Joe's giving him that frame basically.
Yeah. I won't give him to him just yet. He has made a couple of mistakes. And again, he just went direct. Normally he would come off an extra rail. He's just shooting really quick. Remember that bank shot he played earlier? He just played it really quick.
Yep.
He's okay here though. Beautiful.
3-1 to Ivan.
3-2, mate.
3-2, sorry. That's from being up at 5 o'clock this morning driving.
Well,
I know that you do it every day, as in get up very early.
I wasn't saying anything.
And go to your business.
I wasn't saying a thing.
Lug around kilos of ice and keep your business going.
No, I don't really do much.
Yeah, right.
It's all about pool for me. Thank you very much to APA. We did have an honorary in life member trophy to award Marguerite Lopez, but she hasn't. This was the retiring president. She hasn't shown up because obviously COVID. You can't travel.
Yes.
So we have to wait till the next tournament to present this to her.
Oh no, we're going to send it to her in the mail. She was happy for us to do that. But yeah, she's She's an honorary life member for all of her service to the sport over the last 2 decades. Well deserved.
2 decades.
Yes, I know. She's given a lot to the sport.
Oh yeah, she has. Ivan just did a really nice break-off shot. He's got a shot on the 1, chance to get on the 2 here. Dead weight on the 1.
See how fast these tables are? Like, seriously.
They're quick.
They are really quick. She's going to run down past the 3.
But you'd rather have the tables quick than have them slow.
And trying to force the shots, yep.
See how nicely he's just hitting the ball?
Yep. When he gets his rhythm on, he's very...
Oh, yeah. Screw back for the 5 in the same pocket. There you go.
What's he going to do here for the black?
Screw straight back for the black. Play the 9 ball in the same pocket now. It just looks too easy. So that's the thing when Ivan's playing, it makes the game look really easy. The other guys that do this as well, guys like Danny Stone and Justin, they make the game look really easy when they're playing.
There we go. He's been caught with the speed. Again.
But you know what? He's playing quick. I don't know if he's doing that on purpose to try and create some rhythm for himself.
I think so. I mean, he certainly put Robbie to the sword. I mean,
but Robbie made a lot of errors that match. Uncharacteristic errors.
No, I'm not.
He doesn't normally make.
Absolutely. I mean, obviously Robbie was tired, and 62. We discussed that.
He told me earlier. You know what he said to me? What a lovely guy. He said, I struggled to knock out the favourite of the tournament beforehand, and I was worn out. He didn't say that. He didn't say that. You said that, but doesn't it?
So who did he beat before you?
4 frames to 2 in favour of Ivan Meng Lee. He's trying to put a little plaque on here. He did break and run a moment ago, and I don't think he'll be doing it this time.
No, he won't be.
Isn't the break just so fickle? Why can't we just nail the same break every single time?
Well, it's what Corey Jewell used to do, the Prince of Pool. He's soft break.
And in this particular case as well, we have an illegal break where 2 balls did not pass headstring after he made a ball. So control does pass to Joe.
Now, he can pass it back if he doesn't like it, right?
He cannot accept it. But even though because he's accepting table, he cannot play a push. He must play the shot table as it lays.
Is that 4 going to go across double into the corner pocket? No.
I don't really know.
What he was
Joe is playing a safety there of sorts.
But he's opened it up.
And young Ivan Meng Lee is eyeing up this shot on the 1. I feel like this frame is more important to Joe than what it is to Ivan. I think Joe needs to keep it close. Like I said, Ivan is a great front runner. When he's in front, he is vicious. He really flows. That's a really nice pot. Now we'd start to worry if I was Joe. I know it's still early days, we think. I would start worrying how many racks is this going to cost me.
Yeah.
Because you saw how nice his break is, how nice his breaking, and how easy he's running the balls around.
No, with winner break format, that's always going to favour him.
Beautiful speed control there from Ivan. Really nice speed control. He was telling me the other day that he's got trouble finding people to play him for money. And I said, dude, I'm not surprised.
I wouldn't play him for money. Hang on, let me just put this into Fargo rate. Let me just have a look.
You want to use the Fargo rate app to see how much start he'll be giving you?
I reckon it'll be
to make it fair?
It'll be 13 to 4 or something silly like that. Now, on a 7-footer, I give myself a chance.
No, but you on a 9-foot, I want to see how much start he'll be giving you.
Well, it doesn't differentiate.
Oh, really?
No. So, charts.
It's really nice watching this guy play. He's so smooth as silk. Forward 1 rail out for the 9. Beautiful.
Yep, 5 to 13.
That's the, he'd be giving you 5 start to 13.
No. I race to 5, he races to 13.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
To make it fair. Wow.
Yeah, there you go. So he's 7.18.
So he's a massive, massive favourite of you. What would mine be with you?
Oh,
How much start do I need to give you?
what are you, a 6.53?
666.
No, you're not.
I was.
You're 6.53.
I've dropped though.
You're 6.53.
Because I like that because my nickname was the Beast, and the number was 666.
6 to 12.
I give you
only-
6 start to 12.
No, I race to 6, you race to 12. You beat me every day of the week. On a 9-footer. 7-footer, I would give myself a chance.
Still big start.
No, I played Justin. He had to get 13 and I had to get 5. You gave me that look. I got up 4-0.
And he had still lost it.
I know.
Well, look at this break. He's made 3 balls off the break. He's playing 6 ball. What a shot. Now you see why he's over 700 Fargo player.
Oh, yeah.
You can start seeing. You start to see those little, how crisp the ball's going in the hole.
Anyone who's
You know what I
700 and above
Yeah, can play.
is just, and that goes across the world. That's one thing I love about Fargo rate. You go up to some guy, go, yeah, what's your name? You put him in. You want us to play for money, or you chuck him out. You sauce him. I think he's picked the gap here.
He's just put his hand up to say sorry because he's got the cap with the bump
Wow.
to continue his run. To be honest, Chow hasn't done much wrong. He hasn't really done much wrong at all. The opportunity's been few and far between.
Look at that, just smashed it in. Stunned out.
Remember last week, was it 2 weeks ago we spoke about this? I said I really would like to send him over
Yes.
if we could. He's ready to go over there and do some damage.
Well, the good thing is he's been over there now.
Yeah, he's got that experience under
He's
his
gone
belt.
to the UK, he knows what the flights are like, he knows what it's like to get in there, where to go, he knows the venue.
And they know him.
Yes.
He told me he walked in there, no one knew him, and he said, look, I'm friends with Barry Mavros, and they just opened up the doors for him.
There you go. See, it's who you know.
He's starting to put his foot down on this match.
Oh, yeah. Foot's going on the throat very soon.
He's playing this left-handed. Ambidextrous. And Chow is taking his time out now.
Yep.
Why do you do that? You do that to
Break the
spend some
rhythm.
time. Yes. there
Break
you
the
go.
rhythm of your opponent.
There you go.
Absolutely. Yeah, I've learned.
So if I'm giving you, so you're racing to 6, I'm racing to 12. Is that correct?
Yep.
And if you're playing him, you're racing to 5, he's racing to 13.
Yep.
There's not that much of a difference.
No, it's not. That's how good you are.
So when are we playing for money?
Mate, whenever you're ready.
Play for that $10 back that I lost earlier.
No worries, mate. Do you want to jump on,
Oh,
Robbie?
we'd love to have you.
Mate, we'd love
Mr.
to have-
Robbie
come on.
Fulvari, 3-time world billiard champion, ladies and gentlemen. A multiple Australian champion. Where are you going? Mr. Robbie Fulvari's coming. We'd love to have Mr. Robbie Fulvari on the camera with us. Can you show everybody at home? One of my favourite players from Australia. Can you, everybody out there hear me? Ladies and gentlemen, a real treat for you out there at home. For all the viewers out there, we've got Mr. Robbie Fulvari. Mr. Robbie Fulvari in the commentary booth with yours truly, Barry Mavros, one of his biggest fans. Hi, everybody.
Hi, guys.
This is the man. This is the guy I've been talking about all afternoon. 3-time world billiard champion, multiple Australian champion, and fantastic guy to hang out with, but a bad guy to be playing pool against because he's a tough nut to beat.
Well, so are you, mate. Just got a bit lucky today, but yeah, pleasure to be here. Love doing a bit of commentating. Done all the different sports, and great to see Ivan playing well. But Joe was playing well before in the semi, so
Oh yeah, he's a good player.
definitely. I actually coached him in Darwin a few years ago.
That's why he's so good.
Well, I don't know about that, but he loves the game. I don't think there's anybody who loves it more. He's a fanatic.
You know, he's in there every night practicing.
It doesn't surprise me.
So we have little Ivan is on he's on like a little pack now. He's like a 2 or 3 pack right now.
Okay.
And he wants to keep this little run going. He would love to close this match out with a 5 or 6 pack, wouldn't he?
Yeah, look, he's very capable. And especially when it's all flowing, he's got all the shots. So you need to put pressure on him. And, he's got a good lead now, so that's the problem for Joe.
I said that earlier. He's like a bunny rabbit, and he's a really great front runner. To beat him, you need to put pressure. Exactly what you said. You got to put pressure on him. Keep it close.
Yeah.
When he gets out like this, it's like he's at home practicing. He told me earlier before the match, last week he ran a 6 or a 7 pack. And last night he ran a 4 pack during a money match he was playing here last night. So he says he's starting to find the break.
Yeah.
You can see that now.
Yeah, he had a good break on him when I played him, and you need a bit of luck too. So, and he's got that going. He's got the ball on the string. He's no hesitation. And they're all open, so that's the beauty of it.
And actually, I remembered this. He's actually the reigning 9-ball champion. He won this event in the last time we played it 2 years ago. And so he's actually the reigning Australian 9-ball champion.
Where was that?
I think it was in Queensland where we did the final.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I wasn't there, but yeah, fair enough.
Because you weren't there, he won it, Mr. Robbie.
I should show the camera me laughing. That's it. That maybe before, but I did get a. Anyway, don't worry about that. But no, he's pretty well unstopped. But it's so quick, this table. You need a lot of games on it. They're different to the ones we've got in Melbourne. That's for sure.
Very quick.
Yeah.
And did you find it a little bit bouncy, like the cushions were extra bouncy today?
Yeah, but you don't grip. I think it's the humidity. You can't grip the ball as easy as, a cloth this old normally. So it takes a lot of adjusting.
How did you feel everything ran today?
Oh, look, it was good. Any tournament, I know how hard it is to run a tournament, so that's all good. That's just getting it on's the hard part. So, yeah, everything's good.
Mr. Ivan now has just run. He's done a little mini pack, 3 or a 4 pack right now. He would love to keep his run going and run the set out.
Yeah, well,
I don't think he's going to, though.
No, that could be a bit difficult. Although, knowing him, he could come off 2 cushions here up this, what are you calling it, the top end of the table? Back up, maybe.
I reckon he should go for it. He's already done like a 3 or a 4 pack now. Why not keep going?
Yeah, and it's also the pace. It's a nice pace. It might go safe too. I know you can see it maybe. What's he looking at? No? No, it's a bit hard to tell. But yeah, half. Get this cushion first.
Yeah.
No, he's doing something else.
He's calling a push out.
Okay.
And they give Joe Chow a kick at this one.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Joe's normally good at these shots, and home table, as you were saying, he's half a chance. 50-50 maybe if he's feeling right. Yeah.
Joe is, like I said, this is his home territory. No one in this club knows the tables as good as he does.
Yeah, well, he was telling me all about a few different roles when I walked in.
He knows.
Psyched me out.
He knows. He needs to make a good kick shot here and try and make the one as well.
Oh.
Does he get second prize behind the ball? Even though he did, he's still going to favour Ivan knocking this in one now, right?
Yeah. Odds on, really, nearly. I'd say, yeah.
So what was your preparation like coming to this event?
Not much. I always just play a couple of days before.
Oh.
That's all I'd ever do.
Really?
Yeah. But saying that, I played a bit more because we had a couple of tournaments on the weekends, last couple of weekends. So, usual sort of thing, to be honest. Nobody will believe it, but it's true.
I'd love to come down to Victoria and play with you guys. It's just been so difficult now with COVID to go anywhere.
I know. I mean, I was so stuck in there in Melbourne. I thought I'll just have a go. You know, the longer it gets in the tournament, then I start feeling the balls and that. But yeah, I mean, yeah. Look, there's good conditions in Melbourne.
Mm-hmm.
There's a bit more space around the tables. Could I say that?
Yeah, you can say that.
Which
You can say whatever you like. I felt that the balls were very wet, especially when you and me were playing on that table over there.
Yeah.
I felt that the balls were very wet. I felt that we could have definitely polished the balls up a little bit before we played, because the table was wet, the balls were wet, so it was just a very tough conditions.
Well, it's been so humid in Sydney and in Melbourne. You know, you can't do much about that. Even if they were shiny, like the moisture in the air is just... Anyway, it's not worrying him too much, is it?
Well, no, it is a different time of the day now, and to be honest, it's not as hot as it was a few hours ago.
Yeah, that's true. But you can grip it. Because I play with a soft tip, so on these conditions it's hard. You know, you'd probably rather have a bit harder on this, but you know, so much science in it. But anyway, he played too well. But yeah, it's not easy. I got a.
You didn't
message.
get many opportunities that the semi-final against him, and there was a couple of moments he was fortunate against you as well, I felt.
Well, I'm glad you said that, because it's actually true.
When you missed the ball and you snooker your opponent, what, twice or three times in the match?
And he fluked the 9.
And he fluked the 9 ball when he missed as well. It
could have been a bit closer,
Yeah.
that's for sure. And when I made a good break a couple of times and kicked the wide in. But anyway.
You can't legislate for that, Mr. Robbie.
No. I think that'll do. I've seen it all, it's all right. But you see, he's playing beautiful shots.
Yeah, his control's really nice.
He's got this table.
This is to put himself on the hill. We really haven't seen Joe Chow at all since 2-all.
Right, yeah. No, he's just buzzing, isn't he? He's like in practice mode, isn't he? But anyway, it's good. He's looks like he'll go to the World Championship, and Matchroom are going to do a lot for pool, which is great. And how old is he anyway?
He looks like he's 12.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
But in actuality, I think he's about 25.
Is he?
He's still a young fellow.
Yeah, well, if you add these guys' ages together in the final and double it, they might get to mine. Oh, dear.
So Mr. Ivan Meng Lee is breaking for the match and trying to go back-to-back Australian titles at 9 ball.
Oh, no. A little bit of work to do,
I'd like to see Joe get back to the table. Just one more visit.
Actually,
see what happens.
He's on the yellow.
Oh, he's straight on it, you're right.
Oh, he's got a nice little plan on too, combination shot. I'm in snooker terminology, sorry. Yeah, but combination on the two.
Yes, plant.
Yeah, no.
And it's not exactly a difficult plant either, the 2-4.
Especially if he gets in the right spot, which I think he can put a touch of left-hand English on it.
You used the American terminology.
Yeah,
there.
I thought, he's hit
Not
that
now.
thing. You know, it's always interesting, the finish line, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
But I think he's got too big a lead to make it really interesting. Bank shot here, maybe, if he's in that mood. But
Everyone's different. I'd bank. Yeah, 8-2 in front.
oh, no,
He's feeling really good. He hasn't missed a bank. He's played 2 banks this match. He's made both of them. Not this time.
No, he's actually played.
Safe.
I think he has. He wouldn't miss it by that far, would he? No. He couldn't stay. Maybe he couldn't stay on the 3. It's a little bit thinner. Well, getting to the last hurrah, Joe. You better do something. He's got a very loose cue action, hasn't he?
I was talking about that earlier, and he's also very high on the ball, which doesn't... Look at this beautiful safety shot from Joe.
Can't say anything bad about that shot.
It's a great shot. But he is higher on the cue, which does allow him to see the angles a lot better as well.
Yeah, that's right. It all depends on your eyesight, but if he gets down to, it's not the classical sort of modern European technique, I suppose, but plenty of, here we go. When it's your day.
Right behind the 4? You're kidding me.
No, not quite.
Opportunity here.
All right, he's got to take this. You just don't know. You win a break, you get a few on the trot, but he needs to get this.
And he's been sitting down for 6 racks.
Yeah.
He's got back up again. Trying to steady himself mentally. I've come back from situations like this before in matches.
Yeah.
Granted, not against a player of Ivan Meng's ability, but I have come back, and I know that you've done it as well. What's your thoughts and focus on in this situation?
Well, you just keep playing the right shot, and you just don't know what's going to happen. That's what you've got to do. That was my problem. I used to start playing better when I get behind. I should have played better at the start, especially in snooker. But you just got to keep going. You never know. If he's had the run, then run can change. The mind's a funny thing.
Forward with left-hand English 3 rails.
2, I think.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
He loves playing these type of shots. He's so good at them. You would have run the ball differently, wouldn't you, Robbie?
No, I would have done that one.
Exactly the same.
Yeah, that straight on the... Yeah.
Beautiful. Just hard enough?
Yeah, he knows that's perfect.
Beautiful. We're all gone quiet because we're really hoping he makes this ball and breaks and runs and gets a bit closer. Is it as if like all the pressure's gone now as well?
Well, that's the other thing. It turns. It's like a tennis match, isn't it? When you're well behind, you've got nothing to lose. So you just free up a bit, and it normally helps a bit.
So what's the next event for you, Mr. Robbie?
I don't know. Maybe that's the end of it, I think. I'm just getting... I was thinking today, I won my first Australian title 40 years ago, Australian Billiards Championship.
Wow.
So...
And you're 62 years of age now or 61?
61. Don't make
61?
me older than I am.
In
please.
June you turned 62.
That's right.
It's only
Thanks
4
for
months away,
reminding.
5 months away. It's not far.
I've got a what would you say? A problem with saying that. So, but anyway, I still don't look too bad.
You look very good for your age.
That's the trouble. I feel like I can play, but after it's good fun to play these events, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. I've retired 3 times, so maybe
You know what they say? 4th and 5th time are a charm.
But let's hope there's more and more.
So what happened here?
tournaments.
This is an illegal break. Only 1 ball past the head string, or 3, 6, no ball down. 3, 6, 9. Yes, nothing went down.
He needed that, didn't
Try break. Wow.
he? It's a bit unlucky, but and it's all pretty straightforward too. He needed that to keep going. I'd like to see a bit more pressure on him, just for a bit of fun.
He's gone a bit further than what he wanted.
Yeah, he didn't want to cut that back there. He might be able to load it up with right-hand English.
This has now become missable. Could we get a different camera angle, Mr. Todd? This has become missable. He will play this 2 rails and out.
If he can get past the pocket there, no, he's going to screw it.
Stunning. Oh, okay. He made it look really easy.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it was it was harder than that, and things can go wrong. He could have bridged over the ball, but he's putting that inch perfect. But now, is he going to run away, or can he hold it for the fall? Oh yeah, nice kiss, perfect. Yeah.
He's a quality player. He's come a long way the last couple of years.
Yeah.
He did win his first Australian title 2 years ago. I was doing the commentary in that match, and he started screaming when he won it. But I think coming into the event today, he knew from the morning that he was expected as the massive favourite to win this.
Oh, and now he gets upset. He didn't see that he's nearly thrown his cue down the table. And these are the little things you get punished, you know, if you can really play good. The balls, you know the game, you know.
They remember.
They do remember. If you're positive, you'll get a bit of luck. If you're negative, you might get a kick. You might just run out of position a bit.
Well, he put himself in the great position to.
Yeah, he shouldn't have missed that ball. That was, and down the rail, it's a bigger pocket. Even though that's the other thing, these pockets aren't quite tight, aren't they? You think?
They're tight.
Well, relative to
they're 4 3/8 inch. And the cloth is a little worn out, which makes them a little tighter, and it's humid, but I still think that they're pretty big.
Do you? Yeah.
But that being said, you still miss balls.
Yeah, well, it catches. Yeah, I think they're pretty good testing, especially in these conditions.
Stop shot here from they'll follow through.
That's not a good shot.
Not at all.
Now he's got to be lucky. I think he's going to have a cannon on here. So, well, hopefully nick for his sake, nick the
underside of the 9.
And push it towards the middle or the top pocket.
Come on, Joe. Nice kiss.
Oh, nice. Very good.
Nicely
Beautiful
done.
shot.
Well, I haven't ruined my whole victory speech. They had a whole speech plan from
Did you? Oh,
I
well.
was in the middle of it there, and now I've got to reload a new one.
I think it can still be said. Don't worry about that. But, you know, I sort of am barracking for Joe, my ex-pupil and home crowd man, but I shouldn't say that as a commentator.
He's a very well-loved guy in Sydney. He runs his own group of events called Chow's events.
Okay.
And he does an event every 3-4 weeks, which he plays in all of them. And granted, he wins quite a lot of them too. It's a handicapped event. It's really good.
Well, you know, he actually moved here just for pool.
Yeah.
From Darwin. Like, that's
Dedication.
That's big. Yeah. So he deserves some luck and gratitude for what he's done.
And this time he made a ball off the break.
It wasn't a good break, though. He sent the ball up there
and the one hit the point and came down here. And he looks extremely young, but he's actually 37, 38 years of age. Is that correct?
Oh, well.
He was talking to me one day, and he said, we're two of the older people here. And I said, no, we're not, mate. I'm 45. I go, you must be, what are you, 21, 22? And he goes, no, man, I'm 38. He looks so young.
Yeah.
It looks like he's still wet behind the ears.
Well, he talks like that too a bit, doesn't he? As in, he's very timid, not timid,
soft-spoken.
but quiet.
Yeah.
So, no, I didn't know that. I thought he was younger than that. No, well, my addition isn't right then, is it? It's all about age, but anyway, a bit tricky. He's had his chance to win the match, and he knows that too.
Oh, I think he went for that shot. I think he was playing to pot that one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think he was playing safe there at all.
He's lucky too. This is awkward. I can't see exactly, but you think he could cut it in, but could go in off too. And it's not an easy pot down the bottom there.
Is it he's jacking up. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Or is it thin enough for him to come off thin 2 rails and out for the blue? Let's have a look.
No, it's so
Change his
awkward.
mind.
Very awkward.
Looks like he's hitting this hard. Yeah, it was thin enough to go 2 rails. Don't go enough.
He deserves.
Shot.
That was even thinner than we thought.
That's one of those shots that when you do hit it, think you're going off, and everyone thinks, why'd you play that shot for? But if you hit it correctly, you end up like this.
Yeah, beautiful shot. Takes a lot of guts to pop that. Most people hit it too thick, as you said.
Yeah.
Now, still, this is missable.
He wants to play this 2 ball in the bottom right-hand corner, ladies and gentlemen. Screw the white, bottom right off 1 rail and out for the 3 in the same pocket.
He did look at the other pocket too, off 2 cushions here. Into the right pocket on your screens. No, he's going to screw it out. Yeah.
Left hand.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of left side.
He's going to go underneath around the 7 and 9. Wow, what a nice shot.
That's the right shot, but another gutsy shot. That's what I'm saying. If you play the right shot, in one way it takes the pressure off you. Because that's what I think. But,
Yeah.
But it was a beautiful shot. Most people wouldn't do that.
Well, like we said, he was 8-2 down. The pressure was away. He wasn't expected to win in that situation. If he gets this frame, it becomes 8 frames to 5. If he breaks and runs, it's 8-6. And all of a sudden, there's a match.
Exactly.
And the pressure goes straight back on his opponent.
You know, you've got to be mentally tough. The pressure comes if he just starts thinking about the shot he missed. Then
That's interesting.
That's what happens. I mean,
that's really interesting. I'd love to spend a good half an hour with you, liquoring you up with lots of alcohol and pegging your brain out for some of these tips for how to handle pressure.
Oh, no.
I think there's no one better at handling pressure than you in the country. I really do.
Well, thanks, mate. I did have a run there in the early teens where I'd always come back from 3 to 4 to play. 3 down, 4 against James Delahunty, Justin Campbell. But yeah, there is method, but you got to be lucky too. But anyway, this is going to plan at the moment for this man. Now,
It just shows you the quality of Joe Chow, doesn't it?
yeah,
It shows you the quality. Many people would have given up by now.
could have gone a bit further. I mean, it shouldn't be a problem, but he should have really probably got straight on that.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're seeing one of the upcoming players, best players in the country at the moment. One of the up-and-coming players, Mr. Joe Chow, who was 8 frames to 2 down, and he's fighting tooth and nail to come back in this match. And all of a sudden,
game on.
This has a heartbeat now.
And if he could just get good position on a good break, and now he goes to the loo.
Ivan has taken his time out now.
Probably should be a rule that 1 or 2 timeouts, not probably 1 in the best first to 9. But yeah, he should go. Now it depends how he looks at it when he goes in that blue, if he's thinking the right way. But
Mr. Robbie, he had 2 opportunities to close the match.
yeah,
That's 2 more than what most people get, and he didn't put it away yet. So it is starting to. It can play with you. You think to yourself, man, I had 2 chances. I could have closed the match out 9-2. I could have closed the match out 9-4. And then it starts to play with your mind.
exactly. Well, I don't know if you saw the tennis yesterday. 5-1 down. Barty was in the second set.
Uh-huh.
And then she grabbed one game, the next game, and then she got back and won that set. But it's saying that. But there is a bit of luck in this, as in all sport.
You know what I'd love to see right now? Not because I'm pulling for any player, but I just love the action. I'd love to see a golden break. We haven't had one all tournament.
Well, it's hard when they're racked properly. That one normally stays there, but yeah, that'd bring the house down.
Our producer Todd is just hating this. He wants to go home. He's got a long trip to go. I'm loving this. This is so much action, Todd. From 8-2 down at 8-5, this match has got a pulse. Can Joe Chow continue to grind away?
Oh, he's got that. Where's the 2?
He didn't want that one to drop.
No, he didn't actually. I didn't. It's getting late. I'm tired. But yeah, exactly. Well, he's got a shot on here. That's a natural shot to get on with at 3. It's worth having a go at this. If he's going to win it, these are the sort of things he's got to just take on and pot.
What a beautiful shot. It's going to work out okay. It's going to work out okay. Oh, wow.
That was a lovely pot. Wasn't
Mr.
easy.
Joe, I'm not playing this guy for money ever again. I'll tell you this now.
Have you been doing that, have you?
Yes, and I've been coming out on the short end of it.
Really?
No, not really. We only play for small amounts, basically even, but he's just showing me his tenacity. He's got tiger, crocodile blood in him or something. He's just not giving up.
That's what I like to see. Gee, he must have just become an Australian citizen too, has he?
I believe so. Everybody in the field is an Australian citizen.
Because he's been in, I don't know how long he's been in Australia, but...
Oh, really nicely done.
Yeah, he's playing the true professional game at the moment.
All natural angles.
Yeah, that's the way to play this game. With side, there's a couple of people play not enough side, but you've got to know the table and have a lot of aptitude for the game to do it absolutely properly.
Do you believe now that there is pressure on Ivan?
If he
Starting to
gets
build?
this one, yeah. Just looking at his face, he's not too happy. Well, he's not showing much, but
Joe Chow needs to be smooth with this execution. I've seen these balls, if they hit the knuckle, the inner knuckle, they'll stay up. He's got to hit it smooth. Beautiful.
he's looking good.
Wow.
Look at that bounce off the cushion. Well, he's buzzing now. Buzzing Joe Chow. That's what we should call him.
8 frames to 6. I'll tell you what, I'm his biggest fan at the moment. You were my favourite player in Australia. It's now transferred to your student, Joe Chow.
That's fine. You got to stay with local man. Good vision here on this streaming, and good camera shots, and well done to you guys organising the streaming.
Mr. Todd, and of course Seamus Delahanty Construction are paying for all the streaming as well.
Oh, is that I've done
the gentleman over there.
Oh, good on him.
And he's recently told us he's going to be paying for all of them the rest of the year as well, so it's really great to see.
Oh, well, then maybe increase prize money then.
I know we don't take out any money from the prize money. The sponsors are paying for the trophies, they're paying for the streaming. So now, does he have a shot on this one?
I think he does.
Oh, I'm sitting right in the line. He does have a shot on this one.
He does. It's this can be distracting when the ball's nearly covering the pocket, but it's on.
And do you play across table twice to get the two in the middle?
He's got to, yeah.
A little bit of check.
No, he can even go back through the gap again, actually. He's got two options here. Oh, and that's what I said.
How can
Oh, hang on,
be distracting?
hang on. Oh,
he's got
look
away.
at that.
Well, now he's had some good fortune.
Well, you need a bit of luck. That's what we were saying, even in... Now, you know, it all comes even in the end. That's 1,000,000 to 1, but he snatched at that one. I told you, it was quite distracting.
Yeah, it's like a magnet.
Oh,
no!
Now he's lost his head a bit there. He could have done a cut. He didn't have to play that hard. He should have hit the ball. pushing first.
Can you say that he lost his head a little bit there? It's like he's a little frustrated.
Yeah, he didn't really, it's easy to just get at that last frame, last ball really. Now,
And you said, Mr. Robbie, that the balls remember.
Yeah.
When you make an error, they remember.
Oh, that wasn't so clever.
When the ball's deep in the pocket like that, it can be tricky to get position.
Yeah, he just wanted to screw right back. It's on, but...
Is he going to play the safety or is he going to go for the shot?
Well, that's the big question. Oh, he's trying to... Oh, my God, what's he doing? He's trying to go in off the bloody thing.
Off the 9.
That's a bit...
He's going to try and time up behind the 6 using the 9 ball as a stopper for the 2
He's
ball.
gone through 4 different shots right now. You better be definite, that's all I know.
He wants to stop the white behind the 6. He didn't do that.
Stuffed it.
No, that's wrong. This is the opportunity that Ivan Meng has been waiting for.
That is a bad shot. All because of the indecision, basically.
You're right.
Funny.
Funny that. When a man with experience meets a man with money, the man with money, the man with experience gets the money, and the man with the money just gets the experience.
It's a good hustler's tale, is it? Philosophy.
Robbie Fulvari, one of the most, definitely the most experienced player in the room. Can you see this 5-7 could be a problem?
Yeah, he's got a good angle. If he punches it in,
it's got to land nicely on it, right?
Yeah, he's got to try and hit just below that second diamond on the left-hand side there. Oh, he's gone the other way. Gee, and he's oh my God.
He didn't want to play the combination.
He's playing on it perfect,
Wow.
You think he played that?
Yeah, he played to get behind the 5.
Yeah, well, that's a great shot.
That's the frame winner. And now it's just keeping your nerve and putting it away.
Not only the frame winner, the championship winner. Oh. That's actually worth watching there.
Oh my goodness.
That's nonsense. Now I'm starting to think, why couldn't I get a couple more balls?
You see how things change?
Now,
you put some pressure on anybody.
Oh, no, I've seen it all. Anyway, let's see. This is not that simple.
He's really good cueing here.
That's
wow.
Nice, is it? Yeah.
It looks good.
Yep. Oh, he must be thinking now.
Hey, well, he's the cat that saw the canary. He'd be really happy right now because...
Yeah, Ivan's taken a big drink of water. And he's still got the water in his mouth, actually.
Because he played a ripper of a shot to get on the 5.
Oh, no.
It's the same pocket. This is not...
That, he's let him off the hook there. Lifted his head a little bit.
He did, didn't he?
Oh, that's a pity, but...
It's a pity. He could have gone 8-7.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think he's going to give him another go.
No, I don't think so either. Well, there was a great little fight back there from Joe.
Hang on.
Oh.
Just to make it a little bit interesting. He should get it, but,
But there is pressure at the moment.
Yeah, it gets a bit tighter in this situation.
It's hot in here.
It is hot now.
Ivan Meng lead to win the Australian 9-ball championship again for the second time in a row. Well done. It's race to 11.
It says 9 on this, but I don't know.
It was originally a race to 11. Continuing. 11. It's 11, isn't it? Yeah. I wasn't aware there was 11 from the morning.
Well, yeah, it should be longer, so we'll have to change that little thing down the bottom there.
Who's running this show here?
Oh, we made it exciting though, didn't we?
Now we're going to go through all that again, Mr. Robbie.
I mean,
I thought it was over because I was thinking
you're misleading me. It's my bedtime. But
Just more for the fans. Joe Chow knew was race to 11.
If anybody
He
wanted
knew.
it. Well, hang on. I tell you, it's still a match on there now.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's... when I did the commentating for Fox Sports in snooker, Stuart Bingham was well behind Mark Williams, like quite a few frames down in the Goldfields $1 million snooker tournament, and he came back and he won. Just there's countless stories about it, but if you don't make a mistake, it's very hard for somebody to come. They both made a mistake, but very interesting.
Yeah, I just feel like the momentum, though, is on Joe. He's got that momentum now behind him.
Yeah, it stopped a bit. He needs a good shot here too. I don't know. He wobbled a bit on that. Yeah, he just stun it across, but to the 3. Oh, well,
Played the extra rail, yeah.
Well, that's the thing. If you know the table, and you know, it's good to hit through the ball if you can, but wouldn't be too. I probably should do that more, especially on this table. So that was a lovely shot. Now, is the 4 on there?
Oh, the 4's definitely on.
Okay, well,
This game is on.
yeah. No holds barred. Yeah. It's getting in the groove.
And like I said, I just feel like all the momentum is with Joe Chow. I know he missed that ball in the middle. It could have been 8-7. But he just seems like he's found the gear now.
Well, it wasn't on. Couldn't have been.
It wasn't on.
Or now, he's going to have a bit better. Like when he had the one over the pocket before, it was odds on if you get.
Yeah.
This one, he's having a good look. I reckon he's a big chance of nearly potting this. That's what I said, nearly. But that's the way he should have approached the other one.
I'm looking at Ivan's body language.
Yeah.
And he knows this is a game. He knows it's a match right now. You know, when he was up 8-2, he was running around the table.
Practice game.
Yeah, but now he realizes he has to put in the work.
This can go wrong too. It's pretty deep. And I know.
Can he go rail first here?
Yeah, he should, but there's not much room. He can just pop out for the 6 after this if he hits it right. Oh, way too hard. Yeah. But he's actually got a good angle if he can pot it.
I've seen these shots missed today.
Oh, yeah. Definitely missable.
And they're hit thick so often. But actually, I don't really want to say it, but I will. He's actually remarkably good at this shot.
Not
For Joe Chow. Look how nicely he hit that.
Yeah, look how nicely.
Oh.
I was going to say that actually, but I didn't want to. It was always on. He just had to pot it.
That I feel was a really big moment for Joe.
So he wanted to just pot that, but he had to play it with side again to make sure. He could have played it with a touch of left and go wide off that bit further away, or a touch of right to get
Ivan
away.
is taking his time now too.
And that's not good for him.
It's not a practice game anymore.
Yeah, but he could have got closer, to be honest. But a bit of right-hand side here, off 2 or 3 rails here.
I like going forward, but I think he's going to go
Stunning.
backwards.
Yeah,
He's
he
gonna
can.
This
He
makes
is.
the pocket smaller.
Yeah,
Hit
that's
that well.
right.
Hit that well.
Yeah.
I still...
If he gets this, I think it's all over.
I think so too.
And he should get it. Good camera angle.
This to put Ivan Mengli on the hill
Yeah,
again.
He didn't even aim. He knew he was going to get it. So, one more frame. That long, it seems so far away in tournaments, that championship frame, but
Is it true, Mr. Robbie, that the first and the last 2 frames are the hardest to win?
First and last 2.
No, the first frame of the match and the last frame of the match.
You're putting negative thoughts in my head. I mean, you've thought of everything. It is true, but I don't like thinking about it.
And you've been here so many times in the last rack of a tournament, especially a title like this, which carries a world spot to go overseas. It's a big thing.
It is. Needs some luck. He hasn't got it.
And there's always something that happens in that last rack, like you got no shot on the low ball, or you're snookered, or not just snookered, but there's always something that happens.
Well,
only once I saw it not happen. It was when Johnny Wims was playing Relgic in the Oceania.
Right. And what happened?
Johnny Wims had Relgic went double hill. They shook hands, and Relgic got them broke. 14 all, race to 15.
That's nasty.
That is nasty.
It's good to see this up close. I'll say one youngster and one near youngster. See how they handle it. Well, he wants to pop this ball. He's got a jump shot.
He wants to jump it.
In international play, a lot of them can do this now, but they're not going to do it all the time. But
they're surely not favoured to make this ball off a long jump on the hill.
But he's trying.
He almost made it.
Yeah, he went close. Oh dear.
Joe Chow needs to play perfect here for the next 5 racks.
That's it.
He needs to do a Wu Cha Ching. Do you know that Wu Cha Ching, when he was 15 years old he was?
Right.
He was 12 frames to 7 down in a race to 13. His opponent missed the 2 ball, this number ball, and he ran out and then broke and ran 5 times on top to win the tournament and the world title.
Yeah.
Wu Cha Ching.
Yeah.
Who's also from the same country that Joe Chow's originally from, both Taiwanese.
Yeah. No, there's some great Taiwanese. Ko Pin brother.
Ko Pin, yeah, and Ko Pin Chung.
Yeah. And then I don't know what's happened to the girl, but
And Chang's good too.
Oh, Chang,
really good.
yeah, I know.
You've hanged out with him, haven't you?
Yeah, I've played. I've got a nice photo with Chang anyway.
Yeah.
He doesn't smile much.
No,
But I think he nearly smiled at him.
when he smiles, you hear the creaking.
But I've been on a couple of worlds. I used to go to the China Open a lot and see them, and then a couple Doha we went to. Yeah, that's what I like about swapping from snooker and billiards to 9-ball. I travelled to a lot of countries that I wouldn't have played in, and there's the skill level in all these shots. It's looked down upon about like, oh, he's miscued, has he?
He's underhit that.
Yeah, but they don't know the skill level of these top pool players, the positional play, the variety,
consistency to deliver.
Yeah.
Is he making this?
He's going for it, I think.
Oh, he's playing safety.
No.
Okay. Yeah.
If he gets it.
9-9. Beautiful.
No, I think...
That's beautiful.
Oh, it is.
That is beautiful.
It
took guts to play that shot. Guts. You miss it, you've lost the tournament.
Perfect shot. It's not easy to hit this, actually, is it? No, he can come off loads of rights. Now he's working out his angles. Diamond system number 37.2.
It's a must hit. 2-rail kick. Nope.
Oh, well. Gee, they know I've got to leave early. They know I don't.
I was thinking, when is this going to be over? I tell you, he was 8-2 up. I thought it was over, and then all of a sudden there's a match. This guy's not ready to give up. This guy, Joe Chow, he's not ready for this match to be over. He's hoping there's another four racks left.
And, it was only about 2 mil if that ball goes past the 9. you know, the white. Well done, Joe.
10-7. He's fighting.
He deserves a bit of luck on the break, actually. It hasn't been going well for him. If he could just hit the ball a fraction before.
I have a lot of respect for this man, and you found admiration as well. Joe, alligator blood Chow.
Alligator blood.
He does not give up. He keeps coming back. He check, alligator blood. That's from the movie, Rounders.
Oh, you know, more old-fashioned. I used to watch Gone with the Wind.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm only joking. A bit light-hearted fun, but yeah. I don't know all the newer movies.
Joe Chow to break. And what he hopes will be another 4 more successful breaks to win the title. He has not given up.
See, he's always sitting. Oh, he's. Wow.
Oh, he didn't want that one to drop again.
No.
He just hit it too good. He made the wing. He made another ball in the middle. And he would have loved that one. If that one ball lines up, it's a really easy out.
Yeah.
Well, we say easy, but...
No, but yeah. Well, he's got a half-ball shot to pot this, but...
You potted an amazing 9-ball.
Oh, the last
Even higher
one.
than this against me.
I did, actually.
That was really good.
That's what I used to love doing, but anyway.
It was similar to this.
It was, pretty, yeah.
That's why I'm bringing it up. It was very similar to this. Maybe a little bit harder even, your one.
Yeah, it was a bit thicker than this. A bit ancient history, though.
Is there any enough in the middle pocket here if he's not careful?
He might not go for
Am I seeing this correctly?
See, he's doubting it. He has got a shot here to hit it thin and play safe. And it's nearly worth it, actually. Touch a right spin. Oh, no.
This is his safety, but...
That's no good.
It did play safe.
Yeah, but you can...
No,
if he pays me some more, I can see when he he's going to make a mistake. He's got a telltale thing on him, believe it or not. The more you see somebody play, that's when you can really help them or see it, you know? The attitude to the shot. But I don't even know what he's trying to do, actually.
I know what this guy's trying to do. He's trying to make the ball.
Oh, God, now. See, look, they're all, before they were all great.
We weren't missing a shot against you. We weren't missing a ball.
Well, yeah, he didn't miss much, and now I'm starting to think I should play him for money. If he gives me 5-star. Because he is the, you know.
This guy's crazy. Who invited this gentleman on the table, on the screen with us? Who invited you, Mr. Robbie?
Myself, I think. No, I'm sorry. I'll tell you one thing, not playing much of this, bridging over the balls is hard for me. I just realised if I ever play again, I've got to practice. Oh, that's hard.
Hard for everybody.
Yeah, but, well, he's lucky.
At least he didn't sell out.
Yeah.
And actually, I just realised the 6 ball's tied up.
Yeah. Now, this is a classic safety shot here. He's gone at it. It's too hard. They're the sort of things... Now, what's he going to do? This is actually not easy. But I suppose he's thinking, as you said, 6 is tied up, but can easily be moved at this level.
Just keep the game tight. Well, the 4's on the other side of the table. As long as it doesn't open up the 9 and the 6. He doesn't want to open up the 9 and the 6. Oh.
I think I would have gone the other way.
I think he's got that angle we can power through here.
He's touching the sides now. So, yeah, he should have gone the other way so that could have protected it by the 4 and the...
Mr. Robbie, he's played some really good extraction shots today to the inch.
Well, he's tried
That's not one of them. It's not one of them. He tried it.
He might have another go, yeah?
He looks a little
straight.
He looks a little flustered.
Yeah, this is what happened, you know. And
when you want to get it over and done with.
And you can't afford to do... You know, he's got to go up another gear, it looks like, if he's going to go in the World Championship. He shouldn't be... But, you know, that's the game, isn't it? Control your nerves.
think clearly when it counts. Oh, he's
Loading up with the left-hand side. Does he get it? Oh, he's got it. He's got it.
Oh, that's a shot. That's a great shot. Great
And he's
shot.
on the ball. He's on the ball to win the match.
Yeah, he can just either just roll it in or come off the 3 cushions.
We were playing with one-hand spin 3 rails, but he's just gone 1, 2, keeping it simple.
Oh, yeah, it was a
easy
bit
as a
thinner than
pig,
I
yeah.
thought. Sorry. All right, well, now we have... This is basically match ball.
Yes, and this has been a really, really good out.
3rd time lucky. But we didn't know it was up to 11.
Well, he played a really good extraction there. He got that inside English with the white ball to get the 6 out. He just needs to hold his nerve now. He's done all the work. Just put the match to bed. Can Ivan Lee stun this ball in and screw back a little bit? He's plumb.
Well, he's not going to miss
And
this.
Joe Chow's got up and said, thank you very much. It was a really hard-fought battle. Well played to both gentlemen. I'm very, very impressed with Joe Chow because he sprung off to a huge lead there and knocked it back.
He showed a lot of
Heart.
and he played the right shot. A lot of perfect 9-ball pool position for a long time. So congratulations to Ivan. Good luck in the World Championship, and great to be with you, Barry, old time's sake. And but Joe, you'll be here for another day, won't he?
Oh, yeah. Made many fans out there. I want to thank everyone at home for tuning in. I want to say a very big thank you to you, Mr. Robbie Fulvari. Always a pleasure.
My pleasure.
Let's
to
go
see
get a
you.
drink at the bar now before you go back to Melbourne. Or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 dozen. And
all right.
thanks for everybody out there at home for watching. We'll see you all in the very next event, which is in March. Thanks, guys.